You are welcome to Travel and Work, a one-stop channel for all the information, news, updates about traveling, working, studying and living abroad. Please subscribe for consistent content like this. Now let's get into the topic of today. I have opportunities that I want to share with you. Are you ready to relocate and work in Canada? Here is good news for you. These jobs I'm about to show you are in the hard-to-fill vacancies jobs. It indicates that they are looking for people to fill up these jobs. There are thousands of jobs, ranging from highly skilled to low-skilled jobs, giving you the opportunity to explore different job prospects. It ranges from hairdressing, tailoring, butchers, kitchen helpers. The list is endless. It is with great joy that I bring you this good opportunity in Canada. Before I proceed, don't forget to click the like button. You want to share with your friends and family as this opportunity is for everyone. These jobs are based in Saskatchewan, Canada. Now, let me show you how it works. Go to your browser and type International Skill Workers Hard to Fill Skill Pilots. The link will be on the description. You want to check that. The link will take you to the page. Documents will be required for your identity. You need your international passport. For work experience, you do not need more than 1 year or 6 months work experience. You must provide all forms and documents to prove you are eligible for SINP nomination at the time that you submit your application. You will also need these documents to prove your identity, work experience, academic credentials, language ability. The SINP may also ask for more documents that are not listed. Like I mentioned before, these are job offers in Saskatchewan. You have to meet the criteria and you must intend to stay there. You will not be able to move to another province. This subcategory is for intermediate and low-skilled workers in eligible, high-demand occupations who have an offer for a job in Saskatchewan. They must meet the criteria of the subcategory. They must intend to reside in Saskatchewan as a permanent resident. It is important to know that applicants must note that all nominees with temporary work permits must reside in Saskatchewan. Now I will move on to the eligibility process and criteria. Applicants must have at least 1 year of full-time work experience in the past 3 years in your intended occupation or acceptable related occupation, or 6 months 780 hours of full-time 30-plus hours per week work experience in the job with the employer that has provided you the job approval letter. The work experience does not need to be consecutive work experience in either case. Applicant must have a language score of at least Canadian Language Benchmark (CLB) 4. Some employers or regulators may ask for scores that are higher than CLB 4. Applicant must have completed secondary school, high school, or higher level education. Nominations issued for NOC 73,300 transport truck drivers will be conditional until proof is provided to the SINP that you have received the required licensing and endorsements from Saskatchewan Government Insurance (SGI) to maintain your nomination. The type of vehicle you drive on the job will determine the license and endorsements you will need. Why? You must provide proof of completion of mandatory entry-level training (MELT), and that you hold a valid Class 1A license issued by SGI to drive power units and semi-trucks, and trucks with trailers or vehicles in tow where the gross vehicle weight of the towed units exceeds 4,600 kg. A valid Class 2A license issued by SGI will be required for all other types of transport trucks. Have an SINP-approved offer for a permanent, full-time job in Saskatchewan. You will need a valid SINP job approval letter from your employer to show proof. The offer must be in one of the following occupations. Now look at the list as shown on the screen. This pilot opportunity is not available to employers hiring home support workers, caregivers and related occupations NOC 44101 who reside in the client's residence or their place of work. Employers seeking workers to reside in the client's residence or their place of work must utilize Canada's caregiver programs for recruitment. The program criteria can change at any time, but the website says they will use what was on this website when they receive applications. The federal government sets the amount of nominations the SINP can make every year. No application is guaranteed to be nominated. It further states that the employer must meet requirements to support your application and immigration through this pilot. You can search for more information on the hard-to-fill skills pilot employer requirements. This brings us to the question of who can actually apply for this vacancies. It is clearly stated on the website that refugees cannot apply for this vacancy. Refugee claimants in Canada who are claiming refugee status from the Government of Canada cannot apply. You may not also be eligible if you did not provide the required documents at the time of submitting your application. You were not able to prove that you plan to live and work in Saskatchewan. You and/or your representative have intentionally misrepresented yourselves in the application. Now, if you want to apply for this vacancies, there are things you need to do. You need a job offer. To start your search, please visit saskjobs.ca. Your employer will need to provide you with a job approval letter from the SINP. Additionally, please ensure that you follow the guidelines for the application process. Complete, scan and submit all of your required documents. Applications that are submitted with missing documents or not translated will be returned. If your application is returned, you will be sent a letter and asked to reapply. You want to apply online on SINP. You need to create an account. Then complete all sections. You want to scan and upload your completed forms and supporting documents in a PDF. Keep the originals for your records. Save and submit your application online. The website clearly states that you do not need an immigration representative or consultant in order to make your application to SINP. If you decide to use a representative, you must make sure they are lawyers in Canada, in good standing with a provincial law society or licensed by the Government of Saskatchewan. At this point, I will advise you to visit the Sask Jobs website, where there are opportunities to search for employers and vacancies in the area. You want to take your time and search this website thoroughly as there are opportunities for you. It is more than you think. You want to share this information with your family and friends as this opportunity is there right now and you can take advantage of this opportunity before December 2023. You want to filter the jobs by the date, to make sure you are applying for the most recent job. Make sure you do not send your resume to the wrong email address. You also want to make sure you are sending your details and documents to the right website. This is not a paid advertisement for Canada. This is an opportunity we have come across and we are sharing with you. You do not want to miss this opportunity if you have been dreaming of working or relocating to Canada. Opportunity comes but once. In a lifetime, this might be your opportunity. I hope this information has helped you. I will wrap up from here. Make sure to subscribe, press that like button and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.